I'd love a quesadilla. Can I have a quesadilla?
Is that a real line?
Yeah.
Do you want to go get quesadillas?
I do.
Okay.
Hello! I am Robert.
Hello! I am Roberta. And today we are reviewing Insidious Chapter 2. 2013 film directed by James Wan.
It's pretty much the same exact cast. Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne, Barbara Hershey. May my heart stay still. The kids are the same. If you remember the first movie, there was an important character who passed away in the film. So we find out in the opening of this film and subsequent goings-on that young Patrick Wilson, when he was just a mere boy, we find out that he had some paranormal abilities.
This is a huge revelation.
It kind of changes the whole universe, for the Insidious universe. And they really do a hell of a job tying this into the first film. Now, I will say this about this film. This is the most convoluted horror script I've ever seen.
You can basically see the rewrites flying in and out of this.
I mean, you can follow it, but an hour after it's over, I cannot explain all the details to anybody. It's very... You ever see Back to the Future? Back to the Future was a cute movie. And then Back to the Future 2 occurred. And there was a lot of time travel, and Marty McFly was in 2 different places at once. It's complicated like that is going on. They use this movie to sort of rewrite the timeline of what's going on in the whole Insidious universe. Now, we don't want to spoil it, but, there's a lot going on. Let's analyze this. Here's what's going on in here. Some things.
Number 1, astral travel.
2, astral time travel.
3, possession.
4, transvestitism, which is fun to say. Say it with me. Transvestitism.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Transvestitism.
Then there's, I don't know what number we're up to, but there's a serial killer?
6.
I don't know.
Old-fashioned honey type stuff. Haunting, haunted stuff. Haunted.
All of the above. And there's interaction with the first movie's timeline. I don't know if they planned all this when they were filming the first one, but they did a really good job melding them.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Fun facts about the film. 33 minutes in, James Wan has a cameo on the computer screen.
Yeah, he's in the wallpaper of the computer.
Yeah.
There's in one scene in Elisa's house, I think they show an African tribal mask hanging on the wall. That tribal mask has appeared in at least 2 of the Paranormal Activity films. Sharing props. There's a couple goofs in this film. In more than one place, you can either see the crew or a reflection of the crew with a camera in a window or something like that.
Oops.
There's also there's a scene that takes place in 1986, and they use a 1996 car in that scene, which is...
Oh, that's harsh. They probably couldn't find a car.
I guess. Yours is from 86. They should have rented your car.
My car is not for sale and not for rent.
She lost her virginity in that car.
It means a lot to me. And you don't know that. Lines from the
movie.
In my line of work, things tend to happen when it gets dark. Is there something wrong with Dad, Mom?
Oh God, my kids say that all the time. How many pumpkins do we give this follow-up film to Insidious? It's a good film. It's at least...
You said there were errors where they where you see them in the reflection and stuff. You gotta dock them.
That doesn't bug me.
And the car didn't match. You were all nitpicky about that. That doesn't matter now? Doesn't matter.
What intrigues me is that they did such a good job melding the two movies and involving the second one in the first one.
You look really funny when you're like...
I'm a natural. I like that kind of thing. You don't like that kind of thing?
It's okay.
What do you want to give it 2.5? So that would be slightly less than the first movie.
Yeah, I think it's slightly less, but still it's pretty good.